Hello, everyone. We've got some early morning TTI action here. I'm actually really excited for this one. We got Louloup and Hoomar here. Hoomar is on Yoda Yellow, and Louloup is on Quinlan Tarkintown. So here are the lists while they're getting set up. This is Louloup's. I think we've seen him on stream before, but I mean, it's a now there are two of them deck. You know, you try to cheat out things like Plo or Anakin early and get advantage out of them, and you know, it's just got generally a lot of really good stuff in yellow and red hero. So this looks, you know, pretty well equipped to do a lot of things. And this is another yellow hero deck from Hoomar. This time with Yoda. Yoda we haven't seen on stream yet. I don't believe Hoomar's top 16 match. I don't think anyone could get that, but that's why I'm excited to have this one here. It's also running now, there are two of them, but it's less like focused on that. If he can get it off, obviously he will, and there's some, you know, but there's some bigger things that he's going to try and cheat out, like maybe, does he have Underworld stuff? I guess he's some Underworld stuff to cheat out Hans with, but he's got, you know, Jedis, you know, Luke and Obi-Wan. And he just got that Yoda ability. Running 3 copies and now there are 2 of them. But yeah, here's the bracket. Winner of this one gets to face 2 Moons Thieves on Luke Green in the top 4. Looks like they're missing some cards, and then I have to go and find them. Oh shoot. I just hit everything instead of just... All right, we should be getting started here now that we got those waylays figured out. So I don't know who's going to be favored. My gut says Yoda, but it really could go either way, I think. Just because I think the Yoda deck is going to be more favored going into the long game, and I think this probably will go into the long game. Oh. All right, good luck to both players. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We got Louloup on top playing Quinlan, and Hoomar on the bottom playing Yoda. Duel of the Jedi. Louloup opens with the R2 Anakin combo, but no, now there are 2 of them. And Hoomar does not get any kind of 2-drop. He's got a bunch of 3s, but no 2s. And let's see if this R2 can find the now there are 2 of them. He gets a search 3. And that is going to be an Ezra. Okay. R2, one of the best starter cards in Yellow Hero, and really in the game, I think. He just does so much for your engine. Cloud Rider and Favorable Delegate picked up here. The Cloud Rider is not all that great right now. And it's not great in this matchup in general because a lot of things have 4 health, but the Favorable Delegate also maybe not amazing right now. There's no good card to drop that counters R2 really. I guess like the best alternative would be like the Droid Commando and a green villain deck if you have it set up. All right, here's an Ezra. And is that going to be matched? Probably by an opposing Ezra. Yep. And that's going to be the Quinlan ping also, which is going to set up Tarkintown if Louloup wants it. And Hoomar does take initiative. If he was passing there, probably just try and set up Yoda, but looks like he's just not even going to worry about that. It looks like Cloud Rider, one thing I didn't say about Cloud Rider is that it does automatically turn on the Yoda ability, which is relevant. Double, now there are 2 of them. Or sorry, you're my only hope for Hoomar now. And double Force Throw for Louloup though. But no units to play. So I guess maybe you can try and find something off of Ezra, but as of now, it looks like his play might just be 2 copies of Force Throw. And it's just gonna be Falcon for Louloup. And off the top, we see something that is going to be kept there. I mean, Hoomar is definitely playing from behind, but he's also, I mean, he's not, terribly behind. He's only taken 7 damage to the base here. And he's going to force out 2 copies of Force Throw here, which is, I mean, it's kind of something you want going early. And it looks like Louloup isn't even going to play the second one. Interesting. I'm not sure why he wouldn't play the second one. Maybe he really wants to keep it to like throw the mace or something. Which there is valid theory behind that, but and Falcon is going to be paid for here. And here's the Quinlan. And this is where, with the Anakin in hand, this is where Anakin and Plo actually, Louloup can actually start really pulling ahead right now. Hoomar does not have a ton of plays right now. He's got R2, he's got You're My Only Hope. And it's going to be the R2, it looks like. And he's not even going to use the ability. I'm going to keep all of his cards. But then Plo just going to knock him out. And now Louloup has a decisive lead on board. 2 full rounds before Yoda can hit it. Obi-Wan can come down this turn and clog up the board, but Force Throw is going to have something to say about that. Louloup has 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 damage on board. Whoa. Yeah, you don't get to research twice. And here's Obi-Wan. Alright, oh, he's pulling that one back. Yeah. So here's the Obi-Wan. I think it's probably just force throw. Yep. We do get to see a Yoda trigger here. And we're going to see the Han go back on top. I think that's wrong. I think you got to put it on the bottom because you've got to be looking for something that blocks off the board here. And now just one health away from winning game one is Louloup. Redemption is a turn early. Can't save him. And yeah, that's going to be it. And Hoomar loses. Just never able to... Oh, there's static on my mic? What the... Really? Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Is that better? Nope. Wait, how about that? Nope. That's worse. Check, check. Oh. Check, check. Nope. That's weird. Check, check. Nope. Check, check. No. Hello, everyone. Check, check. Nope. Check, check. Okay. I think I fixed the audio. Did I? I did. I did. Okay. Yeah, I've had this issue before. It's just, I don't know what it is, but sometimes my audio interface decides to just start getting staticky. So I just changed the sample rate and it's better now. So. All right. Now to actually get back to this game, it looks like we saw a Jesse come down and get waylaid, so that's probably why these battle droids are here. Hoomar is now going to drop down to Plo to take care of this K2. K2 is going to hit the base. This one is looking very different from last game, although we are now at a point where Louloup can flip his leader and start taking things back over. All right, favorable delegate. Gonna get a trade in there on the Plo. Quinlan goes to base, and now Louloup's got Anakin, Quinlan established, plus this favorable delegate still. Is that a don't get cocky in Hoomar's deck? He's got a lot of crazy stuff in there. But if you remember at this time last game, like Hoomar was in a much worse position. So Waylay's going to deal with that Anakin, but all right, Quinlan's going to go to base here. Hoomar's got Yoda here. It was gonna be Yoda or Cloud Rider. Cloud Rider would clear the delegate. Yeah, I mean, look at this hand for Louloup. He's got 7 cards, including 2 copies of Force Throw, which is live right now, and like a couple big units that he can start dropping. One of those is artificial because of the delegate, which is probably going to die soon. Although maybe not, depending on if these Force Throws come down. All right, Sabine's going to come down, and that Quinlan ability is going to clear the battle droid. Force Throw hitting the hand here. And then the second Force Throw has hit the hand as well. And I guess this favorable delegate is just going to keep on living. Oh, it looks like Hoomar missed the Yoda draw here. Which is optional, so. But this is the Yoda flip turn. Starts by crashing the droid into Quinlan to turn on this Yoda ability. Now, Yoda can stack like the Redemption to get a big kill here, but you sort of don't want to do that because you want to play the Redemption next turn. All right, here's Yoda. Going to show a Chewbacca. Honestly, I think... Oh, I guess you can go... I think he's planning to go your only hope for Redemption here. Because I think I would personally stack Chewbacca and then kill a 5. Ooh, Sabine with the blaster here is big. All right, you're my only hope. And there's Redemption. Although you're into this board, like you're my only hope for Chewie is not even that bad either. But the Redemption just gonna get that heal out early. Yep, should be 6 here total. Now, critically, Hoomar's at a serious card disadvantage here. Because he's played 2 copies of Waylay here. And there's a Jesse, and the Yoda finally flips. And he's just going to guess, and it's a 3. That's actually... He can clear the Jesse with that. Yeah. Yoda is going to take out that delegate. Force a discard and restore 2. And Hoomar's definitely starting to crawl back into this one. Obi-Wan Kenobi picked up. That's big. But this Sabine is going to be massive for Louloup. It's not going to die this turn. Maybe it even gets a second blaster. Hoomar is not going to resource here. Ooh, and Sabine's actually just going to clear Yoda here, but she does die in response. So, I mean, does hurt a little bit to lose the unit with the big restore, but like at the same time, clearing Sabine is all you want right now, really. And here comes Obi-Wan, and there's not really an easy way to deal with Obi-Wan. Here's an Anakin. Anakin does deal with Obi-Wan next turn, but not right now. Oh yeah, you can't do that because Obi-Wan is higher cost than Anakin. Not that it really matters, because I think you were looking for the Anakin trade there. Or possibly the Plo trade out of hand. And Hoomar now has nearly equalized damage. We got a Luke Skywalker here, which could swing things. Like, I imagine if Plo comes down, we see a Luke to follow up and clear the Anakin. Or the Quinlan, I guess, but probably the Anakin is going to be the bigger threat. If it's an Anakin trade, then you just kill Quinlan. But here's, alright, here's Plo. Quinlan kills the battle droid. And then the ambush kills the Obi-Wan. That's what's going on there. Redemption's going to get 2 experience here. Make it a bigger threat. No card draw. Seven. And there's Luke. And bye-bye Anakin. There's Millennium Falcon, which is going to trade with Redemption. But it's going to get hit on base first. And Hoomar's going to get initiative here. And Luke is just 1 damage shy of being lethal right now. In fact, this Luke plus Jedi lightsaber actually is lethal if he establishes it. Going down to 9. So here he can go. He is going to hit base. Not going to be greedy and go for Jedi Saber. Here, there's R2. Going to search the top 3 here. Notably, it sets up the coordinate for the Plo. And I think we're going to see Obi-Wan, and I think that's going to be it. Is there... So Plo can kill the Obi-Wan. I don't think there's a way to answer this, Luke. Or no, you can actually. Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about Surprise Strike Obi-Wan. I was thinking yeah, so Surprise Strike. Oh no, but the Obi-Wan experience makes it 6, 7, 8, 9. With this Jedi Saber, it means you can't clear the Luke. But Hoomar has to see it. He might not necessarily be expecting the second Surprise Strike. Ooh, hello there is just as good here because it clears the coordinate. And Spark Rebellion. Going to hit that Jedi lightsaber, but it's too late. And we're going to game 3, folks. That was a good one. Glad I could get the audio issues resolved and commentate that one. All right, and it looks like I hadn't updated the scoreboard at all. So Louloup got game 1, but Hoomar got game 2. Oop. And now we're going to game 3. We can talk about the deck list again. This is Hoomar's. Again, if you want to see these, you can go into the description and take a look at the Substack page, where they are all there for everyone to see. What do we? I think we saw Waylays out of the sideboard, and we saw the Chewbacca's also. I don't think we saw either of the other 2 cards, the Shadow or the Conquer Dons. And this is Louloup's list. We saw Spark Rebellion come out. I don't know if we saw 3 Surprise Strike. We did see 2, so that makes it kind of likely that the third one came in. I would expect it to. You're definitely the aggro deck in this matchup as Louloup. Pillage also interesting here. I don't know if we saw it though. And Hoomar is going to start with initiative here. Starts with a favorable delegate. Picks up the now there are 2 of them. No targets in hand. On the other side, it's the same thing. R2 played with another 2 of them in hand. No targets immediately, but we'll see if he can pick one up off this R2. Interesting that Hoomar started with delegate over R2. All right, we're moving on. No another 2 of them target picked up for Louloup, but we do see a Plo for Hoomar. But Plo without coordinate is kind of mid. But he is going to make an appearance here. Ambushes the R2 for 3, just 3. R2's going to crash into him. Sets up a Tarkintown kill. Delegate's just going to start paying that base. And yep, there's Tarkintown onto the Plo. Now, there are 2 of them is one of those cards that got a lot of excitement. We saw like several different people bring decks that were built around it to this top cut. And sometimes it has been crazy. But other times it's basically just a -1 that maybe forces out something big. Yoda here used effectively to no effect because he's going to get both those cards anyway. And Louloup picks up an Anakin here. With the now there are two of them, it means he can play it this round. Anakin is, I think, one of the best plays off of now there are two of them. Maybe the best play off of it. At least in these colors. We saw in top 16, and now there are two of them, Anakin just absolutely take over a game. Ezra goes to base here. Anything off the top? Nope, just going to discard it. It's another Ezra. And a force throw to follow up here. I think maybe you can afford to lose now. You're my only hope here. All right, he's actually going to discard the Chewbacca, keeping the You're my only hope. Clears the delegate, which is going to force another discard. So it looks like he's going to lose probably the You're my only hope anyway. We're now at a pretty simplified game state. Louloup's definitely got an edge here. 4 cards, including 2 big ones on the board, as opposed to 3. Yoda is going to self-replenish, but... Alright, Waylay is going to come here. That's just another -1 for Hoomar, but he does get to clean up some of this board presence. Yoda just going to swing for the restore. And I think we're going to see Anakin come back to the board. Yep. Alright, here's Yoda. Just puts the redemption back on top. Ezra gonna hit another discard. It's the Falcon this time. Hoomar took initiative, so let's see. Is Quinlan gonna go to base, or is he gonna take out this Yoda and he's gonna go to base? Hoomar is hanging on for dear life, but he is hanging on. Only taking 7 damage. Yoda deploys next turn, and that starts to change things. And he's still holding on to this redemption. All right, Chewie here, basically just going to block an Anakin attack. Yep, he does, but Anakin gets the card draw. Yoda going to help a bit with that restore. And all things considered, like, this is not the worst position to be in as Hoomar. He keeps just cycling that redemption back to the top. Yoda lets you put it on the bottom, right? I'm not crazy. All right, K2SO going to come down, pings the Yoda with Quinlan. And there's the You're My Only Hope picked up off the top. And what's the play going to be here? This is a massive board here, and just this petite little Yoda staring it down can't do much. Yoda is going to ping Quinlan, and it looks like again Hoomar missed the Yoda draw. Picks up a Plo. Gonna put the redemption on top. 4 to base from K2. All right, here's You're My Only Hope. I'm going to play this Redemption. Get a little bit of heals. This Grogu is actually pretty impactful here for Louloup because it's going to prevent Yoda from trading into something with his attack, at least immediately. Quinlan goes base, and here's the Yoda. He's going to be flying blind here. Picks up a 3, which is enough, just enough to kill either Ezra or Grogu. Actually goes for the Grogu, which I think makes sense. Even though you're taking 3 extra damage, you do get to clear something. Ezra going 6 to base here with the surprise strike, and going to pick up a Spark Rebellion off the top to get that last card out of Hoomar's hand. It is a Plo Koon. Plo Koon is actually really impactful here. And Yoda, where's he going to go? It looks like, is Hoomar just going to take initiative? He does just take initiative. Another favorable delegate hits the table. Picks up a new You're My Only Hope, which is useless right now. Or not You're My Only Hope, now there are 2 of them. Waylay and Yoda. Waylay is not the worst thing here. It does let Hoomar like stay in the game for a bit longer. But in this position, so we're going to see Waylay. It hits the Anakin. That does hurt a little bit, I think. 3 to base from Ezra. And off the top rope, it is going to be something. Something big, it looks like. It is a Plo Koon. Striking that Yoda for 6. And I think Louloup is poised to run away with this one. Here's a Yoda. And now it's not quite over this turn. All right, there's Quinlan Voss just going to clear that Yoda. I'm not sure why Hoomar didn't attack with the Yoda while he could. Yeah, now Hoomar can go 5 to base here with these 2 leftover units. If he does, it looks like he doesn't have a blaster in the resource row, but if he did, that would be lethal. And then he can, you know, even stack up this board further with an R2. All right, K2 picked up. But it's, I don't know if there's a single draw on Hoomar's deck that does it here. Luke Skywalker. Nah, a couple turns too late. If he'd gotten that Luke out earlier, maybe this would have been a different game, but nope. Louloup is going to take it and move on to our top 4. Hoomar put up a good fight. Congratulations to both players for making it this far. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And always remember to take the initiative.